Sorprendente, the Spanish word for surprising. This park is full of surprises. And good morning, and welcome to another beautiful day here in Bogotá, Colombia. Right now, we're on the side of a highway. We're getting a sandwich right now, sandwich from La Munich, 1974. And this isn't a sandwich with a lot of vegetables and healthy stuff. This has delicious meat. I got to try a little piece, and man, my mom would love it. It just has this taste when it goes in your mouth. It's warm, and it tastes like a summer sausage on steroids. This place, the sandwiches are the best sandwiches I think I've ever had in my life. But we're going to a park that was built in 1983 by one of the first chief aviators, like the chief flight guys from Avianca. And he built this massive park right outside of Bogotá, Colombia that I don't think any of you have ever seen before or heard of. And I'm excited to share with you this park that's about 45 minutes away from the downtown area with no traffic, and about 20 hours away if there is traffic. So let's go. There's no traffic. We'll be there in a half an hour, and I'm excited to share with you guys this amazing park. Let's go on an adventure. And literally 10 minutes later, we are ready to go for some food. We just bought food, but that's for lunch. Now we're going to have breakfast. In the United States, in order to go on a trip, you bring your food with you in the car. But in all of Latin America, you stop along the side of the road, you enjoy the trip, even though this is about 45 minutes away right now with no traffic. It is one of those places where you just enjoy with your family, enjoy the trip there, enjoy sitting down, having some breakfast, having an arepa. I need some coffee, and well, let's see what they have. This place looks really cool, actually. Look at this. There's a guy with a stone oven for a breakfast. Usually that's like a steak, but here it's an arepa. Let's go eat some breakfast. Okay, here we are eating some breakfast, and in the United States, there's no way you're going to have this for breakfast. This is your dinner. This is a chorizo. It's like a sausage with some bread. And then I have also more chorizo next to my drone right here. We have an arepa con queso, which is absolutely delicious. It's warm and it melts in your mouth. It's so good. And when in Colombia, you have to have some delicious coffee. Here, this is called tinto. But if you go to Chile and ask for a tinto, you're going to get something very, very different. But this tinto in the morning is good. The other tinto in Chile is good at night. Ooh, so good. Buenos días, Camilo. And here we are in the Parque Jaime Duque, and this is such a cool place from the outside. You come in on this one road, there are different restaurants and things, and a really cool parrilla, place to get some grilled meat and things at 9 in the morning. It usually opens at 9 in the morning during the week, and the weekend is usually 10 in the morning until 6 p.m. But today, I don't know why, but it's open at 9 a.m. on a Saturday. But just look at this view, this huge water fountain coming down right here with the Taj Mahal right behind it. It costs about $20 to get in for extranjero, and I don't know if it's any different if you're Colombian, probably, but what a cool place. Now, I've got my wristband on right here, and we are ready to go. This is going to be an epic day. What a beautiful day to enjoy right here in Colombia. About 45 minutes away from the airport, maybe an hour, and let's go check out the inside of this crazy historical park. Right now, I feel like I'm in the fall time in the United States because you've got your, like, looking like a John Deere tractor going on right here. You can jump on for a ride, and then you also have bikes. This at least is an extra cost to take a bike, and you can bike around this whole park, which is absolutely beautiful. And there's different places to eat, different things to buy, all these different things, and just a huge space to enjoy as a family here in the park. Lots of green spaces and just lots of history and lots of culture to absorb here. So this is just cool to get started, that you're able to just rent one of these little bikes, go around on a bike, and it's just, you see so many families here, and it's just, there's so many trees that they just planted, I think a couple of years ago, like 235,000 trees here in the park, and it just feels like a family atmosphere, almost like a Disney World without all of the big rides and things like that. What a cool, cool place. Impressive. And here we are inside of a helicopter in Bogotá. We're right outside of it. And this is just so cool that you can come and check this out. There's a free train, that train is free, that you can go on, and it brings you around the whole entire park. It leaves like every half an hour. You can jump right on, and you can see little bits of parts of here in Colombia, but also parts of the world. But I think this is really cool because they have a museum showing the armed forces here in Colombia and the different machinery that they have like this, but they also have all the different statues and things to commemorate all the people that have served. And there's a really cool one that says, once you've served once, you've served for eternity. So you have an image of an older couple that are there, and with that behind it, I think this is such a cool thing to show kids and the students that come here, and also adults, and remind people of where they're from. If you're Colombian, respect all the people that are fighting for you and for you to live a safe and a good life here in Colombia. I think this is just really, really cool, and what a great way to understand the culture here in Colombia for me, and to respect the armed forces. What an awesome, awesome place. And I don't know how they fit in here, honestly. This is just so small. All right, let's keep exploring. Aquí estamos en un barco. Y Camilo, ¿por qué hay un barco aquí y dice Jamaica, Cuba, Haití?
Porque en este parque estoy representando el Caribe, donde está Cuba, Jamaica, Haití.
Pero si estamos en el Caribe, ¿dónde está la música del Caribe?
No,
Otra noche en Orlando, baby, deja ese llanto que andamos gozando y seguimos bailando.
But honestly, we were just on this really cool ship that they preserved for many, many years, so you can see how people came here to Colombia in the first place. And it's kind of sad because the Spanish people came here on a ship like this and took over the lands in Cartagena. You can go there and see the fort. It's really impressive, actually. And what a cool thing to be able to share this piece of history with the world, not just with people coming here from Colombia, but also we saw a lot of people from Panama and other parts of the world, myself included, to check out a little piece of history here that's all over the walls, and it's preserved in the wood and in this boat. Pretty impressive. All right, let's keep going. From here too, you can be a pirate. You can see this huge lake, this pond that's right behind me, and people can go on boats. There's a slide for kids, and of course, the main attraction is just this massive Taj Mahal that's always behind you or in front of you. But look at this, just families in these little canoes enjoying life, and these walkways that are really well preserved, no garbage anywhere. And it's just such a beautiful place. Okay, seguimos. La música.
Otra noche en Orlando, baby, deja ese llanto que andamos gozando y seguimos bailando. Baby, sé que te encanto.
And of course, after walking around for now, I think 5 hours, you get super, super hungry. And there's this place with all these little places for kids to play right back here. And then there's this restaurant right behind me that is just impressive. After walking here and seeing the Taj Mahal and seeing all these animals and things like that, now we finally get to eat. But in the United States, when you go and eat and there's a restaurant in a nice place like this, it's usually very, very expensive. So I'm curious, what kind of food do they have here and how expensive is the food? Let's go inside and let's go eat. I'm so hungry. So that cost around $80 for 6 different plates, filled plates with dessert and everything. That's pretty good. And I got an ajiaco because that's just what you do in Colombia. Let's go eat this ajiaco. It's gonna be so good. I'm so hungry. I can confirm that the food was delicious. It was worth it to eat there at that restaurant because you're coming here early in the morning, 9 a.m. start, and then you're hungry during the day. You don't want to leave. So just stay in the park and eat some delicious food. It was really good. And it's right in the middle of the zoo. So not only do you get to see everything that I just showed you, but there's also a zoo with tigers and different birds and all these different things that are here. There's also a special place just for snakes, if you're into snakes. Maybe not, but there's hippos. I mean, there's just so much to see here in the zoo part of the park. And I think as a family, like Moses, Elise, they would love to come here. What a beautiful place. We're going into the last section of the day, which I want to show you right now. But the zoo part, I mean, I would pay just to see the zoo here. It's so good. All right, I'm getting tired. It's about 4 o'clock now, p.m. 2 more hours of the park being open. And maybe I have about 20 more minutes of my eyes being open. All right, let's go see the last part of the park. And from the zoo to the playgrounds, there's bumper cars, there are places for kids to play on airplanes and go down huge slides on a Ajíaco. It's amazing here. And right now we're in Greece. Greece is a place with all the gods and all the history and things like that from there. And there's huge replicas of what you would find in Greece many, many, many years ago. And look at this right behind me. It is absolutely beautiful to see all the flowers and all of the things that they have here. You walk through this one little door and it opens up to this beautiful place filled with history and places around the world. I really feel like I'm traveling in the entire world in one park. It's incredible. This park is absolutely insane. You can tour the entire world in like an entire day. It will take you an entire day to tour this park. And for $22, that's way less than going on an airplane ride to even one of these places, even in Colombia. Honestly, this is a park you have to come to if you are living here in Colombia. If you're visiting Colombia, you can take an Uber and it costs around $30 to get here right from the airport. So directly from the airport to here, it's about an hour-long drive, 45 minutes with no traffic, maybe a little more than an hour with traffic. And wow, you get to see so much of the world. The way that people dress throughout the world, the way that people make little pools like this throughout the world, the way that things were many years ago, dinosaurs as they were many years ago, places for kids to play, a zoo. I mean, honestly, this place has everything you could think of. I'm truly surprised by this park because I did not know that this existed. When you think of Bogotá, you think of the downtown area, you think of the ajiaco, you think of the foods, bandeja paisa. Oh, I love that food. But honestly, I never even knew that this existed, and I've been here many, many times to Bogotá. And it's so nice to be able to have a day where you can just come here and enjoy life for a little bit. With your family, or for me, while I'm working, you fly here to Bogotá, take one day off and come here and explore this park. It is so so cool. And take a look at the history too of why this park was created. We're here on the weekend, so schools aren't in session, but typically schools are going to be in session and there's going to be kids that are school kids here. Right now it's families just enjoying the green spaces. The kids are getting really tired because the park's about to close in about a half an hour. We've been here all day and the food is really good. Bring some extra money. They take credit card and I mean, I'm just blown away right now by all of the things that I've seen, the places that I've been all in one day. And I hope that you enjoyed this video. And if you're coming here to Bogotá, that maybe you would enjoy this park as well. I think that you will. I couldn't recommend it anymore, from the food to being extremely exhausted by walking around to the trains that we never even went on because we just love walking around. But there's trains that you can go on and you pay a little bit extra for some of them. Some of them are free. There's bikes that you can take around. That's an extra cost, but everything else, every single thing else is completely free. What a crazy place to come and explore. I hope that you enjoyed this video for today. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. Check me out on Instagram and TikTok, Gringo y Latino, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Oh my goodness, life is good. But for now, ciao pescado.